Thanks, Dick, for that overwhelming introduction. Welcome, everyone, to Super Slams and Spectacular Plays. The key word to this video is research. We've gone through miles and miles of videotape highlights to bring you what we consider ESPN's most exciting college basketball action. If we miss something, that's fine. Nobody's perfect. But the responsible researcher will be alerted and summarily fired. Compassion is not one of our strong points here at ESPN. For the next 30 minutes, you'll see super slam dunks, dazzling passes, incredible records, amazing shots, great rejections, and thrilling buzzer beaters. And now, since I have to save some adjectives for the rest of the video, we'll let the footage do the talking as we begin with our all-star slammers. Let's open up with Mr. Robinson, the Admiral. Tremendously quick for a 7-footer, Robinson was a super slammer. Georgetown's Alonzo Mourning, Power Slammer Deluxe. It was good night for Mourning's opponents around the hoop. Another number 33 preceded Alonzo at Georgetown. Patrick Ewing, boom! Down in Houston, a fellow by the name of Hakeem Olajuwon had a memorable jamming style. His teammate Clyde, the Glide Drexler, had the ability to jump, think about the weather, and then jam. Sir Charles Barkley would steamroll his way to the basket, then crush it. James Worthy played on that mediocre North Carolina team with Michael Jordan and Sam Perkins. He could simply sky. And speaking of Jordan, what else is there to say? Basketball greatness personified. Daryl Dr. Duncanstein Griffith from Louisville. Not that tall, but a jammer supreme. Dominique Wilkins, the Georgia superstar. They call him the human highlight film. From all-star slammers to all-star slams in the monster dunk category. Check out this Orlando Woolridge stuff.
Oh, boy. Is Woolridge too much?
In the double wham-bam category, Alabama's Robert Ory. In the reach out and jam slam category, our winner is St. Joe's James Owens.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's for real. Pitt's Darrell Porter wins in the Stairway to Heaven category.
Back by Porter up over the top.
In the creative alley-oop category, Stacey Augmon. Our breakaway jam runner-up, Gary Massey, Villanova Super Slammer. And our first place breakaway jam slammer supreme to Illinois' Ken Battle.
There he is.
A powerful acrobatic slam dunk is basketball's version of football's breakaway run, baseball's towering home run, or boxing's one-punch knockout. It seems that no matter how many times we see them, they're always thrilling to watch. Now, back in the 1940s and 50s, slam dunking wasn't really an integral part of the game. For one thing, the players were not as tall or as athletic as they are today. George Mikan, at 6'10", was the dominant big man of his era, mainly because he was a good player who towered over his opposition. Today, George Mikan would be an average-sized college center going up against guys who can really run the floor and sky through the roof. It's just a completely different game now. When we look at old films, we not only see old projectors, but an entirely different game. I can just hear our old coach saying, "All right, boys, let's move the ball around, go into the weave until one of you gets the open two-handed set shot." Today, two-handers are obsolete, and today... Now, our old coach would be saying, "Boys, when you get that rebound on the missed foul shot, you want to get the ball out quick with a crisp outlet pass. No fancy dance."
Marble misses. Montgomery with a rebound over the head. This could turn into a lot of breaks. Douglas lost the handle. Great recovery.
He would say now the best way to start a break is to get that ball out by yourself if possible. Find the open man with a very safe... Our old coach would stress the art of the layup. Put it up softly. Not like that, but like that there. There's no other way to do it. No other way.
There it is! It's over! It's over! It's over!
And then he would say, "Do your homework. No parties tonight."
Here comes a party.
Yes, sir! They love it! Rock and roll! It's party time now in Syracuse. She loves it!
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Jamboree. Everyone's invited. You don't want to come? It's your loss. You'll change your mind.
Whiteclock gets another one. Grayer. Hold on.
Here we go. The blizzard has hit the floor.
Is this the place to be or what? You guys changed your mind about coming yet? Still no. Who needs you? But just in case you change your mind, here's what you should do with that invitation we sent you.
Send it in.
And what about Troy's invitation?
Send it in, Troy.
Here's a big shake. On the inbound.
The microphone again. Oh, no, place of one. There it is. Here they go. Boom, bam, bingo.
Showtime.
Yes,
Steal by Massey, and he's got to break away. Whambo. Wow. And wow.
You guys better call home. This thing may be getting out of hand.
Skeeter Henry. Get him, Skeeter. Get him back.
Oh, no! Who's going to pay for that new backboard?
Send it in, Jerome.
And who's going to clean up this mess? If you're going to have a party, why not invite the flamboyant ones, the showmen? Remember Ernie DiGregorio played for the Providence Friars in the early 70s. This guy was a passer in the Cousy mold. Look at that, behind his head for the assist. And of course, the pistol. Pete Maravich. LSU's Maravich was a passer deluxe. He was Showtime before the term was even invented. Pistol Pete put excitement into the game as well as points on the board. Irvin Magic Johnson. His nickname Magic reflected his ability to handle the ball and control the game's tempo. And at 6'9", Johnson gave new dimension to the point guard position. Now watch this. There's the basket, and Magic flings the ball to a streaking teammate before the defense sets up. Vintage Magic magic. Isaiah Thomas, another point guard who controlled the game. Thomas saw the entire floor like few others while racking up assists for Bobby Knight's Indiana Hoosiers. Like Magic, Isaiah is a winner. He has an NCAA tournament crown and 2 NBA championship rings. You heard Dick Vitale earlier rant and rave about his 3S man. Well, Sherman Douglas is the 3F man. Fancy, flashy, and flamboyant. Sherman would bring the crowd to its feet. A more conservative but equally effective ball handler was Chris Corchiani. This NC State point guard controlled the game and always found the open man. When passers like these connect with dunkers like these, it's an alley-oop embrace.
Smith with the slam.
Corner to awesome, baby.
Quickly to Owen. Johnson for 2. Buchanan to lob the ceiling. That's it down. Good Lord. Go! Messi, oh my. Oh my.
Now, I can do all that stuff you just saw. I just lower my basket to 9 feet, and I'm set free. No sense in fighting gravity, just outsmarted. Reverse slams, alley-oops, hesitation jams. Air Saunders has a nice ring to it. Now, for these next guys, the impossible is almost routine. We've seen some of the great passers. Now it's time to catch a glimpse at some of the great passes in college basketball. Here's a montage of no look, behind the back, between the legs, and other spectacular assists.
Beautiful pass, Rhodes!
Nice, no look for Singleton. The break himself, behind the back move, and good. Great look for Ellis. Nice, look at that pass by
spin. Oh, what a pass! Oh, showtime!
It's record time. We'll begin with the most consecutive shots made in one game. Lance Burwald of North Dakota State. In 1983, Burwald made 20 shots in a row against Augustana College. Frank Selvey of Furman has a record that will last a long, long time. In 1954, Selvey took the opening tap against Newburgh College and began scoring points on drives, on hook shots, on jumpers, and on fadeaways.
Well, I had 37 the first half, and I knew I had quite a few points, but I didn't know how many. And I guess the team and Coach Alley got together somewhere at halftime and said I should get the ball and take almost every shot.
Frank Selvey ended that night with 100 points.
That game was the first live telecast of any athletic contest in the state, and it was a big event, and of course it turned out pretty good.
Forward at 6'2" and a senior out of Swanton, Ohio, number 34, Jumpin' Joe Smith.
Jumpin' Joe Smith of Shawnee State, an NAIA school, began popping three-pointers early against Wilmington of Ohio and didn't stop until that record was history. There's number 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Number 8. 9. 10. 11. Number 12. 13. 14. And number 15 for Jumpin' Joe Smith. Let's spin some more records. This cut is called The Wild, The Wonderful, and The Wow.
As Manning leans in. Oh, shot. That's going to be the best shot of the year. Unbelievable move. Coming off the bench, they classify him as a 6th starter. Michael Jordan scores again. Grant off to Rice. Reverse. For Hillman, nice off to Auburn, he scores!
We get a lot of incredible footage just like that from around the country by people using their own video cameras. We love that kind of stuff. So if you have any incredible or unusual sports footage, send it to us at Spectacular Plays, Post Office Box 2196, Bala Cynwyd, Pennsylvania, 19004. We'd love to take a look at it. Now, after the last piece, you probably thought we had run out of great shots, right? Well, actually, I wouldn't call these next plays great shots as much as I would amazing or improbable plays. Better yet, in our own understated style, let's call them super mega moments.
He didn't have to save it. What a play by Smith. Oh! And a chance for 3 for Georgetown. Good save. Williams. Well, that's going to make the newscast tonight. Yeah, that's the play of the day.
Now, in basketball, as in life, players experience a whole range of emotions. There can be joy. There can be disappointment. And there can be rejection.
Great play by Peter Henry to block that ball. Thrown out of there. Boy, he absolutely knocked it up in the second row. Newman spin, blocked by King. Nice entry inside. The King and Manning with a rejection.
As Bill Russell used to say, if you can block the ball and keep it in play, all the better.
It's time. The ball is fouled.
Even more dramatic than a rejection or steal is a buzzer beater.
It'll count.
After watching those buzzer beaters, I guess it's fitting that we bring the curtain down on this video. But before we take our bows, I'd like to present 3 of the most incredible plays you'll ever see. Now, I'm not saying these are the 3 most amazing plays in basketball history, but they are pretty remarkable. They are, in order, a dunk, a pass, and a shot. And you may have seen them before. In the slam category, no competition, Michael Jordan's Mona Lisa. The most flamboyant fling goes to Sherman Douglas with this unbelievable pass. And in the shot category, Davita Barnes wins hands down. I think that's a good note to end on. For everybody here at Super Slams and Spectacular Plays, I'm John Saunders. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Here comes a party.